Good morning. It is Monday, June 7th, officially our moving day. All we have to do is walk across the street to the airport. Pretty convenient. We've got all of our bags ready to go, loaded up on the carts here. We've got our warm clothes on because when we land it's going to be below zero. So we've been spoiled the last couple weeks in Ontario with nice weather. And we're pretty anxious, but also very excited to see our new home for the first time. It's almost 7 a.m. We've arrived at the airport and there is nobody here, not even anybody to check in or anybody at the baggage area.
That's right, so we're just waiting.
Not a soul. Here's all of our stuff. And nobody is working today.
Hey everybody, quick update. Looks like Julie and I will not be flying out this morning. Our flight leaves in about 40 minutes. Flights into the territory are restricted to essential workers and we just don't have the proper paperwork. So after a few frantic phone calls, we filled out some forms and it's Sunday morning. Nothing's going to be open. Nothing will be processed till tomorrow morning and hopefully we get that approval time or the approval letters in time because our flight has been rescheduled for tomorrow morning. We'll keep you posted. So we are back at the hotel. They've booked us in for another different room. You gotta be kidding me. This is a great view, but it's also super sad because look at this. Right there. There's the tail of the plane that we were supposed to be on. That's leaving in 30 minutes, and we're not on that plane. Sad. Yeah, but it is a very, I wouldn't call it a nice view, but I do like airplanes. So maybe we'll get to see a few take off today.
There goes the plane we were supposed to be on. Pretty disappointing, but we'll figure it out tomorrow.
Being stuck in Winnipeg, we're trying to make the most of our day, and here's what we're encountering on our nature walk. Not really a nature walk. We're in the industrial sector around the airport. Not much going on other than all these little guys. Look at that. Oh. I got some little ones here having a swim. Look at that. Oh. Sorry for the wind, but in order to make more of our day stuck in Winnipeg, we hiked for about an hours long walk from our hotel to this place. Pretty cool. It's just an open public park. It's the Air Force Outdoor Museum. I don't know anything about planes other than I like them. So I think I'll shoot a few clips of my favorite ones. First up on our list that caught my eye is this one, mainly because the missiles are exposed. And I think that's an interesting detail. I'm just going to read off the plaque. This is a Voodoo made by McDonnell Douglas. My dad actually worked for that company for a good handful of years in the early 90s, but certainly not when this was out because this served there 61 to 84. At the front entrance to CFB Winnipeg, this one I call Stubby Wings. In actuality, it's called the Starfighter. What else do we know about it? And it went super fast. I'm going to have to Wikipedia this thing later because it looks very aerodynamic. It looks sleek, like a dart. Julia calls this one the 50 Shades of Grey.
It's actually kind of blue now that we're more up close.
This thing looks classy. Looks like it could still be operational today as maybe like a VIP jet or something. And here's the plaque. Test plane only. For our aviation enthusiasts, and correct me if I'm wrong, I think those are pitot tubes. something about measuring airspeed. What's surprising is how close you can get up to these models. There's no barrier or anything.
Hey Winston,
What?
what do we have in common with all these planes?
I don't know.
None of us are flying anywhere today.
The tracker used for anti-submarine warfare. But to me, it reminds me of the plane from Tailspin. Remember that? Another thing I'll have to Wikipedia is this. What is that? Is it part of the thruster system, or maybe it's something, devices that they would drop into the water to detect submarines? Over here is my friend Daniel's TV antenna, where he can get TV signals free from the air. Well, that's the gist of our day. Unfortunately, it started off with a pretty disappointing morning, but towards the afternoon we tried to make the most out of our day and had a more relaxing walk and tour of the Air Force Heritage Museum. I totally recommend it. It's free and it was a beautiful day. On that note, when I came back to the hotel room, I did a little bit more reading about the Starfighter, the one that I initially called Stubby Wings. And apparently that design aspect helped it achieve multitudes of airspeed and altitude records. As for the CP-121 tracker, yes, those nacelles held something called sono buoys, which it even said that on the side of the nacelle, but I didn't know what that was. Upon further reading, it's basically these devices that drop in the water and they help detect submarines. That's it for now. I do miss my friends, my family, former co-workers, but at the same time I'm eager to fly out tomorrow morning, so I'm really hoping that happens. We'll keep you posted.